And now sports with Chris Dewar from the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram Sports Desk.
This past weekend, Hannibal's Atticus Sternke grabbed all of our attention by winning a state championship in swimming, an incredible feat to bring back home and a feat Sternke had been chasing with the Pirates program these last couple years. Chris Dewar spoke with Atticus on how he was able to swim down that dream.
Been a part of the state meet before and all of these things, but state championships seem really hard to obtain historically. When you hit that first on the pad at the end, what did that feel like? Did you know? I mean, and what was that as kind of a realization of all the hard work you put in?
Yeah, I kind of knew that last 25 coming in that I had it, and it was kind of a surreal feeling. Just didn't feel real, pretty much. It didn't like click in my mind that actually happened until after, so it was pretty cool. Yeah.
For you, I mean, I know that this has been the goal all along, but to realize that, I mean, nobody sees all the unseen hours in the pool. What is that as a payoff for that, just to know that you've finally gotten that?
It's definitely a big payoff, yeah. Obviously, a lot of hours where no one sees, and it's more than anyone can think of for me. Like, just knowing how many hours I put in, and it's all come to like be able to be worth it. So I'm more proud of myself than I think anyone is, just like in my mind, just because I know all the hours that it takes. So
you know all the hours and the people that have put Hannibal Swim on the map before you, but this is a different level bar. Do you feel like you've changed what Hannibal swimming is and can be for the younger kids out there in the swim clubs who now think, I can be the next Atticus Sternke? There is a path to a state championship from Hannibal?
Yeah, I'm definitely really grateful for LaRonda for bringing back the program, having a coach and having the coaches come back and having the kids come back to make the team like what it is again. And I'm definitely glad to be able to bring back a part of the program and give kids hope to win another state. Pretty awesome.
So what's next for you? I mean, have you kind of thought about what the future outlay is now that I mean, this was obviously goal number one for the last 2 years, and I know how hard you chased it. Now what's next for you, Atticus?
College is next. I'm looking to a few schools for swimming and hopefully get a good offer and get to be able to go to a good school and have a good opportunity to go to my future.
Now, over this past week, we followed multiple high school seasons come to an end, but then tonight we got to see more of them begin with high school girls basketball squads taking the court all over, some of those for jamborees and others for their first action of the season. And we've got some of those scores from those games to share with you tonight. And we're going to start with some tournament action up in Macomb for a little pre-Thanksgiving extravaganza. There were 3 games taking place tonight in Macomb and a big one for the finale between Macomb and Illini West. And the Lady Bombers take down Illini West 45-30 for their first win of the season. Moving on to a wild one over at West Hancock as they beat West Prairie 62-20 tonight, and saying the Lady Titans shot the lights out would not be an exaggeration, as this game was called in the third quarter due to the power literally going out at the arena. Grace Grothaus led all scorers with 16 points for West Hancock, and Jaden Huston had 13 of her own as well. Meanwhile, a lower scoring affair tonight between Beardstown and Rushville Industry, and although a very close one, as Beardstown did get the win in this one, taking down Rushville 31-26, the final score. And we did have some college hoops tonight as well. Fun one with Western Illinois women's hoops getting a road win over Chicago State 93-75. Leathernecks this season looking really good so far, 4-1 record. That only loss on the record coming against an SEC opponent in Mizzou last week. Allie Meadows led the way with 23 points on the night, and Mallory McDermott added 20 of her own as well. And one more score from tonight to share. The Liberty Lady Eagles grabbed their first win of the season tonight at Payson. Freshman Lila Parkhill led the way with 14 points in this one for Liberty. So plenty of good hoops tonight all over as we're just getting started on that high school season going, and plenty more to come as we'll have tons of highlights this upcoming week. And if you missed our Sensational 7 from this past week, there were some highlights there from our local squads and their playoff football runs, other stuff in there. You can check that out online. Stay tuned for more sports the rest of this week coming up.